Hi, babies. You guys ready to play? Hello. Okay. So the first thing we do, what is it? We go into litter box. Oh, you good boy. Let's take a good look at you. Hello, bud. Bud. It's gonna get a little brushing. And this is what all of our puppy parents, I want you guys to do a few times a week. You just put this parallel to the skin and pick through the coat. So otherwise, see how it gets kind of like that, a little broken up? And what you're doing is you're desensitizing them to it while keeping their puppy coat nice and fluffy. Hi, babies. So far, Bud has not been officially chosen. Here we go. So we're good there. Let's check your feetsies. Time for a nail trim. I want you guys to get their little buttsies. Gotta have fluffy butts. And their little tummies. He's got gorgeous shading, don't you, buddy? Yeah, we'll trim your nails here too. Get the back of their legs and their elbows. You want to make sure to even get their armpits. We're just doing a quick one here because I want to get everybody out to play. Yeah, I'll show you with Mr. Bud here. Around the ears. There, good job. And then when you trim their nails, the toys will probably still be on a little baby clipper. Hang on, guys. Once I'm done with Bud, I'll let everybody out. So with my Meta glasses here, I don't have my readers on. Okay. So don't forget the dew claw. And you should try to trim the nails, you know, every 1 to 2 weeks. Some of our pups will have longer. I call them like little diva nails, especially the little girls. It's funny. And again, normally I do this with readers. But I love the nail clippers that have the little safety shield and then also a light. And they have those for bigger dogs as well. But when they're this age, I of course like a little, it's a human baby nail clipper here. You got one white one there, huh? Look at him. Little good. What do you think of all the fresh air? Good job, buddy. There we go. All right, so I'll show you Mika's puppies first here. Oh, it's okay, Sprouty. You're okay, buddy. So see how that just fluffs it up nicely? And guys, Pomskies, you know, especially our woolies, you definitely want a Velocity groomer dryer. It fluffs them up. I mean, these are gorgeous dogs, right? They deserve to look that way. Otherwise, their fur can take so long to dry, and it doesn't dry fluffy. We'll finish you up later, buddy. I just want to get everybody out. And there you are. Here's Tiny Tot. Miss Dew. Hi, Dew. Hello. Say hi to your mama. Oh, sweet baby. Yeah, you got a big sister named Indy. Yes. Yes, you do. So brave. So brave. I know. So brave, sweet girl. So a little bit of litter dust in the coat there. Good job. So you'll see too, just a little litter dust in the coat. That's all that is. That's, you know, you can see it in the black ones, the ones with the darker colored coats. So yeah, it's just nice to brush that out. So at this age, this is the size litter box we're on, this age and size, I should say. And with the toys, it takes longer to graduate into a taller sided litter box. Say hi, Sprout. Say hi to your family, buddy. Say, yeah, I'm getting out and about. Out and about. Back of the feet, arms, of course. Normally I do better, but again, I'm just trying to kind of get everybody out here. So, and again, guys, anytime you're in a new place, hi. If you have a Pomsky that you do, you know, you train off of the litter box, say you're going to visit the neighbors or you take a car ride, especially when you're training, the first thing you want to do before you go in the house, right? Because it's easy to get carried away. We get there, we're excited to see who we're visiting. Always go potty first. That just reinforces that it's potty outside. And then if you are, when you get your puppy home and you're still working on the litter box, definitely have the litter box started out in the middle of the room like this. And the first thing they do when they enter that new space, good boy, go and potty, Sprout, good boy, buddy, is you put them in the litter box. And then, you know, as they are playing and mastering the new space, then you can slowly kind of move it towards, you know, the outskirts. But start with it kind of right in the middle of the space. And then once they've proven that they're hitting that litter box every time, you can start to move it back. And then as they grow too, I even like the furniture litter boxes, where you can have it enclosed. Good boy, go poopies. So that's good boy. Good boy. I'm just going to pick that up here. I didn't bring any hand sanitizer, but that's okay. I'm not touching any of it. There we go. All right. Are you guys ready to meet Miss Mika's puppies? Hello. Hi, that is Jasmine. Miss Jasmine. Hi, sweet girl. Hello. I gotcha. So this is, you're okay, honey. You're okay. It's all right. This is where we start our socialization, you know. These guys are 5 weeks old. There, it's okay. 5 weeks and a few days. So, but it is amazing how quickly they adapt and adjust. And here's Miss Waggity Tail. Mr. Waggity Tail. Sprout, you got this, buddy. You got it. Yeah, that's a good boy. a good boy. You have a big sister too, and her name is Dolly. Yeah. You've got a big sister named Dolly. There's a waggy tail. That's right. Good boy. I know it's all new. It's all new. That's your, yeah. Oh, you have kisses for her? Isn't that sweet? Isn't that sweet? So Jasmine is a Luna Oriole and Phoenix puppy. Good girl going poopies. And so Luna's mom is Cardinal and her dad is Falcon. So these guys, they have some amazing lineage. Mika's litter goes back to our Blue Jay, which goes back to our Robin. Robin was gorgeous, mellow, beautiful, happy, loving, snuggly. Our woolly Saib from one of our foundation lines. And she is the one who had just the one litter and gave us our Blue Jay. So also when you guys see this here, the little Tootsie Roll poops, that is what you want, okay? Keep them on their puppy food. Don't give them any extras. You know, these guys can have sensitive tummies, especially when they're new in their new home and when they're babies. So you don't want to do anything that's going to cause puppy diarrhea. Even the treats. So even the treats, I want you to really just like the beef hearts, the tender beef heart training treats. I want you guys to just give like a tiny little corner of that. Just a little tiny corner of it. There's Mika's 3. So that's Miss Jasmine. Pretty girl, hello. Her nose will fill in as she grows. This is Miss Bee Balm. She reminds me of a bunny rabbit, especially when her coat's brushed out. Yeah, oh my. And we call her Bee, little Bee. And that's, you know, pays homage to her grandma, Cardinal Beatrice Jean, which for short she was Cardi B. Yep. So this is Bee Balm, little Miss Bee, and she is a Merle like her grandma and her mommy. Good. Oh, so good. You did it. Yeah, you tell her it's okay. You guys got new friends. Yeah, I got new friends. So you guys, with your puppy, and especially the toys and the tiny toys, safety first. The smaller you go, the more safety is a consideration. So this deck, for example, I enclosed it this way because the bars, they can squeeze right through there, and then the underneath. You know, ideally someday we'll get different deck railing, you know, like the solid clear glass maybe. But for right now, this is what works and keeps our babies safe. So I want you to see this little munchy munch. Hi. So we are definitely working on our socialization here, little bits at a time, right? Good short experiences. And they get to love it. They're like, okay, it's playtime, let's go. And truly, you know, before they're fully vaccinated, especially when they're young like this, it is best to not go out in the grass, right? So you know, these guys are little. There are things in the grass. So, oh, you guys all tuckered out already? Yeah, come here. All right. So summer litters, summer names. This, hello, that is Miss Frisia. And Frisia is that teddy bear woolly. She's so woolly her little ears haven't stood up yet, right? Yes. Hi, baby. And you can really see Grandpa Falco with this mane. But she's gonna have this gorgeous white undercoat. Hi, Jasmine. Coming to say hello. I love you too. Jasmine's coat, as you can see in comparison, is going to be more of, you know, it might be a shorter woolly to plush, right? She could even be a plush. It's early to tell, but what I can say is I'm leaning more plush right now for her. But most of our pups do end up, you know, some variation of woolly, especially being that both of her parents are woolly. I just think she's not the teddy bear woolly that Miss Frisia is. Little Bee here, she's a teddy bear woolly too. She's got this gorgeous coat too. And so it's all kind of a personal preference, you know. Oh, you're okay. So she's a little talker. She's like a little sass like her mother. You like a lot of personality. That's Miss Luna. So you get the idea, and then, you know, again, normally I'll take more time with each puppy, but I'm trying to get I want to share each one with you guys. Come back in later and we'll get the nails trimmed. I like to do it outside. Oh, Sassy and a snuggler. What do you know? Look at that. Sweet girl. So I am loving my Meta glasses. I'll see how these videos turn out, but this is what I've wanted ever since I started, was to have a camera on my forehead to share my perspective. Because these things are hard to do one-handed, right? Oh, come here, I got you. One-handed with a phone. I got you. Good girl. Good girl. As they start to grow a little bit, we'll do little Sani trims right around the butt, you know, just to have, yeah, just a quick little Sani trim. It's just take the clipper and one little clip, have somebody, you know, hold while you do that. It's typically a two-person job. You can do it with one. And here is the only boy out of Mika's 4. This is Mr. Hawthorne. Oh, goodness. And he has a full sibling named King that he will look identical to. So, as you can see, they're not quite venturing out yet, and you'll be surprised, guys, within, you know, even the next video and even today here, they'll start to venture out and you know, go for the toys and the different things and start running around and playing. But this is just them taking it all in right now, and that's fine. You know, everybody kind of go at your own pace. Let's share with you Mr. Hawthorne. Hi, sleepyhead. Hello. Oh, okay. All right. I know I woke you up. I woke you up. Hi, buddy. Hello. How are you? How are you? Hi, sweet man. Hello. There's Miss Dew, little dewdrop. She really is a little dewdrop. So these babies will be at our puppy yoga on August 15th. And we are actually even looking at doing a class out in Wayzata. I'm sorry, so these guys will be at Puppy Yoga August 22nd. And we're considering doing a class or two in Wayzata on August 15th. I've got to look at dates again and whatnot, but I've been in contact about that venue and, you know, just working now on, I spoke with our insurance, getting the, you know, certificate of insurance and all of that together. So that is in the works, everybody. Everyone that lives out that way. Oh, my toes. Sorry, guys. I'm not a feet person. Yeah. Don't like to show feet anyway. So Hawthorne has a gorgeous, this is like a splash coat. It's also called Party or Piebald. And this coat, believe it or not, you guys, is standard in not only Siberian Huskies, but also, sorry, I had to start record again. We get 3 minutes and then it shuts off. So this coat is standard in Siberian Huskies and Pomeranians. In Pomeranians, it's called a Party, P-A-R-T-I coat. And in Siberians, it's called Piebald. And yes, standard for the breed. You know, so this is not like a non-standard coat. These are acceptable, you know, in the AKC. So, you know, a Sib or a Pom with a Piebald or Party coat could compete, you know, and yeah, so this is, but it's rare. You don't see it very often, right? It's more common in Pomeranians, but there are, sorry buddy, there are Sib breeders that are, you know, specifically will breed for Piebald coats. So it's just a good thing to start at this age, you know, getting them used to their grooming. She's going to be all about her people. I can tell that already. And she's going to be a talker. You know, and the thing with Pomskies, guys, is being, you know, these guys are typically 40 to 60% Siberian. Our bluebirds anyway. And Siberians, when they were created, you know, they were bred to be independent thinkers, right? Because they had to be out in the tundra like that, pulling a sled. And so that was what was wanted for that working breed. So you do get some of that independent thinking. And then what's important is, with these guys, you know, the positive reinforcement, they have to want to listen to you, right? But with that also comes respect. They do need to know that you are the alpha. They cannot run the show, or they will not do a darn thing you would like them to do. They will do whatever it is they feel like. So definite, you know, training is important. All of that. Freedom is earned kind of thing, you know. As far as having like run of the house and whatnot. And that also stems from wanting, you know, safety first. You don't want them chewing on cords or, you know, falling through railings, things like that. They're so tiny. They're so tiny. Yes. Hi, buddy. Okay. So he's going to go in the litter box, and then I am going to work on kind of, so I think what I'll do here is I'll go ahead and grab some of the toys. Where's my tea? Where am I? Oh, what's this? Mommy doesn't share these with you, does she? No. All in the litter box, huh? Should we get some squeakers out? Yeah. These are our favorite toys. Everybody goes home with a bear, a brand new bear, but you know, they're bite-sized, just like our babies. Oh, did that scare you? So see, all of these things that are new. These aren't new, but you know, it's just, again, that kind of desensitization. Yeah. Squeaky squeaks. So we're just starting to introduce toys more and more. A lot of times, like, so Miss Mika will, we've got a cute little green frog down there, and then another toy that I had given them that's got like the little, almost like little streamers on it. Mika will hop in and take them from the babies and put them in her bed. So it's, you know, some of these are new, and it's nice to then be away from our moms so that we can do these things that are independent. Oh my. So she is sticking right by my side. It's really fun to see the different personalities start to come out. Oh, Miss Frisia, hello. Hi, would you like to see the bear? Not so much? And then, you know, they're still little, right? So when we're doing this, especially in a new place, I'm watching for any type of squatting, right? It's right into the litter box. You know, there, see, she had to go. And that's just going to be a matter of learning your puppy. But that is why I say, if you cannot really have all eyes on your puppy and without distraction, then they should be in their puppy pen with their bed, their litter box, their food and water, where they're safe and where they can go to the bathroom in their litter box. So, and then let's say you are wanting to do the dishes or something like that, and you'd like your puppy with you. What I recommend in that case is called the umbilical cord method. And that is where, you know, you would have your baby on a leash, and then that leash can be, they have either crossbody leashes, you know, because we don't always maybe have belt loops on, right? And so then either with a carabiner clip to your belt loop, or with the crossbody with the, you know, clip to your baby's harness. Or collar. With that, harnesses for walking, you know, when they're super tiny, they're not really doing much pulling, they don't know how to walk on a leash. But, you know, as they get bigger, you definitely want to use a harness only until they, you know, that they, you know, it's okay maybe not to, once, at least this is me personally, once they're trained and they know to walk well and there's no pulling, right? But all in all, the safest way to err on is to use a harness. Make sure it fits properly. They can slip out of a harness. And that is the reason for that is also, you know, to protect their trachea. You don't want, you know, them getting like dragged around or whatnot, or pulling against, you know, a collar and injuring their little trachea. So she went potty, so I'm going to put her out and give her a little toy. So it's pretty amazing, guys, how they go from this to zooming around puppy yoga. Hi. And, you know, going up to people and giving kisses and sitting in laps and giving snuggles, all in just, you know, a few short weeks, right? But I have found I really love the puppy yoga for these guys. It's just one more opportunity for them to branch out and have those experiences. and help build their confidence in a safe way. Is that a new one? What do you think of the ball? There it goes. Did I hit you guys all at nap time? Did I get you all at nap time? Well, who would like to try the bed? Bee would. Let's flip you over, Miss Frisia. Can I do it? Okay, I'll use 2 hands. Yeah, time for your nail trim too. All right, we'll get to him. We'll get to him, baby girl. That's a good Freezy. That's a good Freesia. Good girl. Oh, who's giving kisses? Thank you, Sprout. Thank you for the kisses. Thank you. Oh, good boy, Hawthorne, going potty. That's a good boy. Yes. That's a good boy. What, sweet girl? What? Honey. I love you too. I love you too. Come here, Sprouty. You're okay. You're all right. So he is our little guy who, look at her, she's still like that. Sprouty is the little guy who loves blankies. You're all right, sweet love. He's always under a blankie. Yeah. He'd sleep under the little puppy bed. Now they all will sleep in it. But yeah, he likes to curl up and be snuggly. He likes to curl up and be snuggly, don't you? Look at those eyelashes. Your mama's got the prettiest eyelashes too. Yeah, he's a good boy. You'll come out of it. Yeah, you're getting braver every day. You're getting braver every day. Your sister Dolly will show you the way. Yeah, Dolly will show you the way. Say, I'm just a baby. I'm just a little baby. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, there you go. Good. There. Good boy. Are you trying to cry in your sleep? Are you whimpering in your sleep? This goofy girl. Right on me. Going to sleep. Just like that. And whimpering in her sleep. Let's put her in the bed. Got a few more minutes here and then we'll go in. Oh, I hate flies. We hate flies, don't we? We don't like flies. No. So the reason why, guys, I went with, just in case anybody's looking at this setup and thinking maybe that's something we want to consider, with this type of, deck netting, railing, safety net, is because it's more solid, right? So, for my mom, when she got her Pomeranian Buddy, for her little front porch, we were able to just do more of like where it's got little holes. It's a plastic, kind of a white plastic, very lightweight. But for these guys, and that was also on a ground level, we're up on the 2nd floor here. And I just don't want to chance it, right? Those little plastic kind of threads that make up that type of netting, to me, just is too easy to kind of somebody chew through quickly. And next thing you know, something bad happens. So I went with this, knowing that it's safer. Got kind of a little makeshifty down here along the bottom, with some of our like vinyl, our older vinyl kind of whelping boxes. But it works, right? It works for now. And I feel that we're safe, right? because, you know, accidents happen in a split second. So, because underneath this railing, there's a gap probably like that. They can easily get through there and fall. But this deck is one that I love to use because in the afternoon and evening, this deck is shaded, like right now, where our back deck is definitely has more direct sun. And so this time of year, it's just too hot. There's your girl, Kaylee. There's your girl. Yeah. Hi, Budster. Who's gonna call you theirs? So he's gonna look like a little lion. We have several past puppies, fawn sables, that... So, yeah, we have... Sorry, every time I have to start and stop again, I have to tell it to record again. We have several. He just looks like a little boy to me. Don't you? Yeah, just something about you. Look at you. Yes, buddy. Yes. Breeder friends from across the country were commenting on him, how gorgeous he is, and just this little personality. And he just, I mean, look at him. Look at how he's looking at me. Hi, sweet boy. Yeah. Aren't you just the sweetest? Aren't you just the sweetest? But this shading is gorgeous. It really is. He's going to look like a little lion. It's so unique. So unique. A little bit of puppy tear staining. You know, like human babies, their ear ducts aren't really fully formed. And that's the deal with especially the tiny puppies. Usually they grow out of it. Yeah. Some of it has to do with the litter box. We're on well water, filtered well water, but that can play a role too. Yeah, typically it's just really just being little. Their tear ducts haven't fully formed yet. Yeah, but you know, the trick to that is just, you know, keeping it clean, little warm, wet, soft paper towel or a cloth a couple times a day. Yeah, right. Aren't you just precious? Aren't you just darling? Sweet boy. Do you want to lay down with everybody? Do you want to lay down with everyone? All right, well, let's get some nail trims in here. You're awake, so look at you. I'll probably stop recording after this. It's going to take me forever to upload these. I'll have to do YouTube, I think. Where did that clippers go? There they are. So, yeah, for those that like to watch puppies, you know, even little kids, it's a fun thing. Get out of there, fly. Out, out, out. Okay. Well, Mom, Melissa, this is for you. I'm just finishing up his little feet. And he's just so cute. He's your baby boy. He's just so cute, yeah. There we go. It had stopped recording, so I thought, oh good, I'll just put my readers on. So I was using my readers to see what I was doing, but then I had to switch back to these to record for you. It's like a little different, isn't it? It's a little different. Yeah, are you a good boy? Getting sleepy? They were actually napping when I went to get them. to bring him up here. There. A good boy. Yeah. He's a good boy. My little brother's still going strong. He's still going strong. Yeah. Say, I'm ready to rest. Oh, it's so soft. Your little feetsies are so soft. You're moving with her breathing. Yeah, so we scooch her over a little bit. There we go. Roll over, roll over. Yeah, that's a good boy. That's a good boy. So fluffy. So fluffy. Where did the brush go? Oh, I probably put it away. I know. But you know, we got a fluffy butt. Gotta keep it fluffy. It's a good boy. Let's see the other side. So for anyone who doesn't know, with little boys, that little hair on the end of their whisker actually helps direct the urine stream away from their body so it doesn't get on their fur. Serves a purpose, so I would not cut that. Goes away when they grow, as they get older, but in baby puppies, there was a plan for that. That's what that's all about. There. Okay, well, I think my glasses might be losing their charge. But this is for your mama. Yeah, this is to show your mama how cute you are. Just how cute you are, mister. I think we'll share this last video here. This will be the one we share on Facebook. And then all the other little meta glasses videos from today will be on, we'll just do them one after another all together right on YouTube. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's the way to do it. Huh, Mr. Sprouty? Yeah. There, are you comfy? What's brother doing on your face? What are you doing, Budster? Hi. Hi, buddy. All right. Good boys. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Good boy. There. Aren't they good babies? Aren't they just the best babies? It's our bluebirds. Yeah. All right. Who else is... Oh, it's done. Okay. Oh, no, it's not done. Hi. Goodbye. Who else is I didn't realize it was still recording. I don't remember. Did I get yours, baby? Okay. Okay, I know you were sleeping. You were sleeping. Hey, Meta. End record. Stop record. Really? Hi. What do you know about that? Hi, bud. Hi, Mr. Sprout. Mr. Sprout, I almost called him Spud. Uh-oh, get out of here, fly. Huh, get out of here, fly. There's a baby. Yeah. That's Miss Frisia. One of Luna's babies. Somebody's getting braver and braver. Oh, did I talk about you? Hi. You're so standing. Give me kisses. Weren't you? Sprouty spoopoo. Spoopoo doo. Who's talking? Who's talking over there? Really? Are you talking? Not on the meta glasses anymore, but she's still dreaming. Watch. She'll wag her little tail. Mary, see it? You'll have to see the first part in the, probably it'll be in the YouTube video. She's a talker and a dreamer. Huh, Miss Jasmine? Oh, did I make good friends with you? Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I love you too. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. So guys, you know, we have room on our reservation list. And these guys are going to be chosen next week. So if you've been watching and you're wanting a puppy, especially, you know, like these here, black and white, blue eyes, now's the opportunity. If you love our little Merle teddy bears, she looks like a little bunny rabbit or a kitten. That's this little lady. You know, we have people on the list, but they're passing right now for various reasons. And so I can tell you that we have availability. But if you're someone that waits, you know, once I go through our reservation list, if I have to post them publicly and list them, you know, then that special pricing goes away. So there are definitely incentives to placing your reservation, and we reward our early birds for that. So say hi to your family, Sprout. All right, well, have a great day, guys. We're going to finish up our nail trims here and head back into our mamas. I wonder what she's dreaming about. She was just barking. Her little was wagging her tail. That's Miss Jasmine. What do you know, Sprout? Hi, buddy. Hi. So I'll share this to the story. There she's awake. It's Miss Jasmine. I'll share this to the story, and then for those of you that want longer looks at each puppy and want to learn some good tips and tricks and things, I am posting. I've got a ton of 3-minute meta clips that we just did. And there's some really cute footage, guys, that I will be uploading, you know, one after the other, all together into our YouTube at Bluebird Pomskies. So, yeah. And definitely, you know, room on our reservation list here to choose from our summer litters. So I would, you know, guys, there's really, really great incentives with our 2017 throwback pricing to our reservation list. So I would, if you're watching these pups and you know you want to add a pup in the fall, this is your chance. These guys will go home end of August, early September. Yeah, huh, Budster? See, Bud hasn't officially been chosen yet. No. I know, Mr. Bud. He's so cute and fun, Mr. Toy. All right, we're all heading back into Mama. All done. Say goodbye, everybody. Oh, you finding your voice, huh? Okay, yes. All right. And the tiny, tiny dewdrop right on top. All right, let's get going. I could stay here and do this all day with you guys. All right, let's go. Say goodbye. Goodbye.